Okay, so we're going to first approach this from the standpoint of if you want to work directly with your ancestors, and even if you're not connected in a way with your ancestors by dreams of them or meditation, or whether you practice regression therapy, soul conferencing, things along that line. It's more on the astral level. When you're communicating with your ancestors, there's guided meditations on YouTube that can help connect you with your ancestors if you're interested in that path. Okay, either way, this is a profound method on this. Is just this alone, reminds me of the Four Agreements, when they say that not assuming anything alone can change your life. This alone can change your life. And that is learning to accept your parents exactly the way they are, for all everything about them, accepting them for who they are, and understanding that they collected a lot of trauma. They collected a lot of generational patterns, okay, and conditioning as well. Okay, and that it's not necessarily their fault that they did, because a lot of this is ingrained subconsciously. And any traumas that occurred to them, they've got their own. We all have our own stuff. So knowing that they are human, accepting your parents for who they are, period. Okay, that alone will free you of a lot of baggage that we're carrying. Okay. The next one is to acknowledge unconscious loyalties to pain or addictions. So the addictions could be gambling that you see coming down in your from generation to generation. It may go over to an uncle. It may go to a grandparent. It may then go to a great grand uncle, something along that, but you'll see it coming through the generations. And then it may also appear in this generation that you're in right now: gambling, drugs, alcohol, things along that. Chocolate can be an addiction. Addictions to watching TV or being constantly immersed in the external rather than looking into the internal. Okay, so that can also be carried down. It's almost just kind of like an avoidance type thing that can be carried down from generation to generation. And another one is understanding that everybody belongs no matter what. And this is one that I have been working on, because I don't know if any of you attended a previous lecture that I did on emotional healing and physical symptoms, where I went through my own physical symptoms throughout my life. And a lot of it just was based on not feeling love, not feeling like I belong, not knowing why I'm here. Okay. So understanding that everybody is here, you are a pivotal point in your ancestry. Every single person belongs. Okay, really understanding that you belong, and that we must all be given a place and honor in that ancestry. Okay, and then the last one is the subconscious beliefs that I was talking about before. Understanding that our subconscious beliefs, so this means that things that come up that we don't even know where they come from, they're just there, okay? Could have oftentimes begin when we are young, and it's somebody's opinion. It's strictly somebody's opinion. It's not even fact. It's somebody making a comment, okay? And here's us little 2-year-olds going, oh, that must be fact, right? And then we hear it from another person in the family, and another, and another, and another, and another. And then we take that on as truth. And then after we take that on as truth, we immerse that into our own subconscious as truth, when it originated completely as an opinion. Okay, so really being able to discern what is generational and what is something that we created here on our own in this lifetime. Okay, so that's another big. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, How do we do this? How do we identify this stuff? So when you're working, as I mentioned before, when you're working with your ancestors, you want to contact them. You want to be in contact with them. You can do regression therapy in your dreams, soul conferencing. I mentioned that before, and I've been doing that actually recently. I've been doing a lot of soul conferencing, meditation, and you can get readings from reputable psychic mediums who can contact them, okay, contact your ancestors and work with you. Akashic records are also another way of accessing information from your ancestry, and then working with that and seeing where you might feel something coming down from the ancestry within yourself, okay? Speaking to the family that is here on the planet and doing your own genealogy or having your genealogy done. That's another great way, because then you can get insight into what has occurred in your ancestry and then work on how they might have felt. Like, okay, they were in World War II. How might they have felt? What kind of emotions might they have brought forward from that might resonate with me and mine? Okay. The next one is healing any physical, emotional, or mental traits that may be compromising your own health, okay? So there's a lot of, it comes down, it runs in the family. That's a big one. It runs in the family, something physical, emotional, or mental. It runs in the family. That is a belief system, okay? We are so powerful. We are sovereign beings, okay? We are connected through an ancestry, but we are sovereign. So if we don't take on that belief, then that belief doesn't have any bearing on us, okay? So it's basically, you can choose to give your power away to the ancestry when they're going, no, don't give your power away, heal this, or you can choose to heal it and say, no, that might be a belief system, I'm not going there. That's it, okay? So the big words, this condition runs in the family, is absolutely a belief system that can be eradicated 100%. And that's the good news. All of this can change, okay? And you can change it. And the next one is to incorporate all your ancestral strengths and wisdom within you. So again, giving just gratitude to your ancestry because you're a product of 1,000, 2,000, 1,000,000 loves. I mean, our ancestry grows so large that you literally could walk into somebody that you're related to on the street, okay? And that's why kindness matters. Be kind to everyone as if they're your brother or sister, because they may well be related to you, okay? In the world of energy, we are all related. Absolutely, 100%, we're all related.